What?
Infinity War Thoughts! Infinity War Thoughts! Infinity War Thoughts! You're a thought! It's Giddy boys, we're getting the tickets. Oh, by the way, there was a line, yes. It's really early right now because apparently we thought there was a line. But that's about it. That's about the for the line.
It's still coming.
Oh yeah, tickets. Infinity War Thoughts.
Dude,
Where is this line you're talking about?
What do you mean?
Where is this line you're talking about?
It's reserved seating. Why would there be a line?
Oh. No.
Why did Vincent post a huge line and tell us to come this early?
What do you mean? It's only 1:45. It's 30 minutes before.
Take a ticket. Good job.
In AMC's time, more like an hour early because they start putting ads out at 2:50.
There's like a tiny tail of a line. Okay, guys. You showed up. Wait, did you give him? Wait, how do you have a ticket?
Give me a ticket, you dumb.
Here you go. Here's a ticket.
Jack, you needed a ticket. That was a receipt.
Yes, Jack. Jack, that's a receipt, Jack. Here, take a ticket.
Just eat it.
They want to go in there because they like ditching people.
Wait, were they in there right now?
No, yeah, probably. They wanted to go in there because it's cold out here.
Everybody else?
Yeah. No, actually, no, two people. It's Neven and Eric.
Oh yeah, Eric was here since 1.
We're waiting for Elliot and Miwa.
Yeah, you just said, oh man, where are you? He's over there.
There's kind of a movie at 2:15. You're an hour early. Can I?
Grab one.
No.
Go for it. Grab one. Get it.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Elliot's isn't
Here you go.
yet.
Good job. You got one.
Yeah, I did.
And good job. You're not the last one to show up. We're waiting for Elliot. Of course, he's always the last one.
Ditch Elliot and make him.
He's always the last one. He's always the last one. Take a ticket.
Yeah, I'm always the last one because I had other obligations, okay? I was busy.
Cool.
What, church?
So you got half of your project done. Good job.
No, I did that. No, I did that all last night. I had to go see my grandpa. He's sick.
Wait,
He got surgery or something.
Wait, so
Question. You don't have a question.
Wait, so what did you do? Wait, so what did you do for your project?
Yeah.
I made an ad about an escaped slave.
Good job. All right, now we were waiting for the line.
Made me freaking laying grass.
Where's me?
You have 3. Okay. So I owe Vincent some water.
They can't leave? Why?
Do you have juices?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see here. Fruit flavored. Let's see.
What do you want, buddy?
Which one has the least amount of calories?
I don't know.
Let's go for peach. How about raspberry peach? That sounds nice. You know why I went for peach? Because the peach emoji means ass.
I know.
That looks pretty good. It also looks like 10,000 calories.
I mean, you can see the calories right there. Large is 480 calories. That's what you got.
Hey, Charlie, stop complaining, okay? I needed his plan for 8 people in a row. And did you expect there to be 8 seats available back there? At least we're not over there, Charlie.
Is that Roblox?
What?
Oh, that's PUBG.
No, I don't see your hands.
Playing Fortnite.
Hey guys, great movie, dude.
I thought that.
Dude, I like the end battle. It was so epic.
I thought
dude,
that
they almost lost, dude. Glad they survived, dude. Dude, wasn't it awesome at the end? They almost died, but then like it swoop in and yeah.
This is a role of Draper.
Debating.
It wasn't it so, dude. That was like intense. It almost got me there, but then they're like, oh, final, dude. They actually, it was. Final thoughts. First of all, though, one rule: no spoilers. If you spoil, you're forever banned from Final Thoughts.
Then put
all right,
this
Charlie,
out
go.
a month later.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, Neven, go. All right, Vincent, go.
Okay,
You're banned.
Spoiler. Skip to 7:51 to avoid spoilers. It was a good movie.
He has no idea what that is.
All right, go.
Thanos is thick. God is not existent.
Go for it.
Thick film, great. Gamora, Scarlet Witch, thick as fuck.
All right. I think the score was good. The story was good. There's some flat bits, but I'll touch on that later. Hello there, welcome back to the Thoughts series. I am your host, Taylor, and today we're going to be doing Infinity War Thoughts. Now, Infinity War, it's a big movie. It's an ambitious movie. So, how does it hold up? First of all, if you're wondering why I'm dressed weirdly, and you know, I just want to give you some context. It's been about 3 weeks since I watched the movie, so you know, I just really want to get this video out quicker than yeah, because I'm bad at editing. I procrastinated this video for way too long. So, here's the video, okay? Alright, so before we start, I need to introduce you to my friend here. This is called the cup of tap water. So what the cup of tap water does is that every time I take a sip of this, the things that I say right after it for a little bit will be sarcastic. Just in case you can't understand my sarcasm tone. And once it's running out, I'm no longer allowed to use sarcasm. So, yeah. Let's begin. First of all, non-spoilers. Non-spoilers. Infinity War. Okay, how do we dive into this without spoilers? It's an ambitious movie. It's a good movie. It's a surprising movie that doesn't follow the Marvel formula in the way that you would think. So, you know, you're in for a surprise if you're watching this movie. And it's surely a pleasant one if you are very interested in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything, because it's sure interesting. Now, how they manage to fit every character in there is pretty nice, but you know, because there are so many characters, some were underdeveloped, but they just expect you to know these characters at this point. They expect you to watch the past whatever movies to understand the context at this point. But if you're going in fresh, maybe you'll still have, I mean, it's not for you, but if you're going in there without any Marvel knowledge, you'll just be like, that was a lot of CGI and that was pretty cool, but I just don't get it. Now, going into this, I was kind of worried that Thanos would be like a huge CGI monster like Steppenwolf that would look just horrible. But, you know, I can assure you that Thanos looks pretty good, actually, and most of the Black Order looks pretty good. Some of them might be lacking on some features. The Black Order in general may be kind of lacking. It's kind of, they're not that developed, but I guess they serve well as flat characters. You know, my only thing is that I believe Thanos' chin should be a little bit bigger. I think it's a bit small. I think it's kind of small. And I think it's kind of ugly. And I think it needs to be bigger. Yeah. Also, how old is Thanos? How come he doesn't have a beard yet? Seriously, dude, the guy needs some sweet beard, or maybe he just can't grow facial hair anymore, which, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Thanos, if you're watching this. Please do not snap me away. I'm just drinking the water right now. I'm actually kind of thirsty. That wasn't meant for a sarcastic comment. Okay, so now we're gonna go into spoilers territory. All right, spoilers warning. Spoilers warning. Do not proceed if you haven't watched the movie, or unless you're a crazy madman, which then you may proceed. Now, Infinity War. So let's just talk about it. Let's talk about the characters development. Thanos, extremely relatable character, one of the best villains Marvel has ever given us. Up there with Killmonger, up there with Loki, but probably even better than them. And he's a really good villain. And you really feel compassion for him as much as you feel compassion for, like, Killmonger. And the emotional things he has to struggle through, sacrificing Gamora and all that, it really just grounds him down as a human being that is trying to do good for the world, but all like Killmonger, all in a very radical way. He believes in balance and order, which is it's a philosophy, and this entire movie is, well, actually the movie is a sacrifice, I would say. Thanos, he succeeded because he was willing to sacrifice, whereas the other characters such as Star-Lord, or Scarlet Witch, or Captain America, or Gamora, they weren't willing to sacrifice people so that they could evolve. They want to stick together, but sometimes things just have to be sacrificed for the greater good, and I think that's one of the lessons of this movie. Now let's talk about the Black Order. I think the best Black Order member is probably Ebony Maw. All the other ones are just really flat. They just kind of show up, they fight, they die. They're nothing but like slaughter machines. And you really don't get to develop their character much. They're just, they're okay. They're filler characters, I would say. And the interactions between characters are pretty sweet. Like Doctor Strange and Iron Man, their interactions, that's a pretty good pair. And Thor and Rocket and Thor and the Guardians and all that, that's an amazing pair. And just about Thor's new axe and all that, Thor's just became an extremely cool character now. Thor, and he's so strong. Like at the end, he literally chucked the axe into Thanos, and I was like, whoa, wow, that's a strong buddy right there. And with his new axe Stormbreaker and all the forging process, he's looking like a real strong Avenger. Now, the part where so how Thanos managed to snatch all the gems is because he's willing to sacrifice. Like the first few gems, he's just like, okay, I got it. Like power gem, hey Xander, psh, all right, give me the power gem. And then just the Tesseract just went to Loki. Hey, Tesseract, thank you. And then Reality Stone went to Collector. Like boom, you. Oh, please blur that out. This is a PG. This is a PG show right here. All right, please editor, please. Put an elephant and then put the Roblox oops out. Thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, the Reality Stone, he was just like, hey Collector, what's up buddy, you're dead now. Now give me the Reality Stone. Yeah, it's that simple. But it was the last few stones that really, it just gets your heart clenching and really teaches you the greater message. The Soul Stone, that was a really emotional one. Because, oh yeah, by the way, Red Skull. He's not really that symbolic or anything, but Red Skull. Going into this, the Soul Stone, that he has to sacrifice something he really loves, and to really show that he does love someone, which is his Dr. Dollar, Gamora, and that part just, ooh, that got me. That got me. And later when it was the Time Gem, it's again, I think Doctor Strange, he is the only character that knows about sacrifice. And he sacrifices himself, he sacrifices all these other lives just so in the future to give for Tony Stark's life, so that maybe in the future they might win, because that's one of the futures that he saw in Time Gem. At least that's my theory. So he handed in the Time Gem for this possible, for this person that will be important in the future, because he knows this is for the greater good, and he and all these other people, it may be sad that they're gone, but they're just a spectrum of this world, just a little speck. Like he knows that these people who stay alive are going to play a greater role. Finally, the Mind Gem, Scarlet Witch finally learns to sacrifice, learns to kill Vision, but it's not enough. She didn't do it earlier, so Vision just gets the Mind Gem ripped out of his head onto the gauntlet. Snap, boom, half the universe fades away, and they don't feel so good. Now most of the characters were just kind of confused when they went away, but okay, so people were like the Spider-Man scene, which it's a good scene, and I actually have a logical explanation for that. It's because of his spider senses. With his spider senses, he knows that the impending doom is coming. So rather than being confused, he fears what has happened because he knows what's going to happen because of his spidey senses. Rather than maybe Winter Soldier's like, whoa, what's happening? Or Black Panther's like, what's going on? Yeah, it's because he has spider senses. That's why that made that scene so emotional, and that's why people talked about that scene so much, because it's really an emotional scene. Now let's talk about the Hulk in this movie. He's been Bruce Banner most of the movie. At the start he got his butt kicked by Thanos, and that was pretty much all you see of the big green dude. The rest you just see the scientist. Now, there's probably an interesting story here, and maybe there's a relationship conflict between how Hulk's like, oh, you only want me to fight, and Banner doesn't want me for all that much things, so Hulk doesn't feel like, and they're just having this internal conflict and they need to talk it out, and they need to make their peace with each other, and I think that's going to happen in the next movie. I think his arc was fine. Now, of course, there's a lot of character that has to be crammed into this movie, but a few underdeveloped characters that weren't really developed at all, in fact. For example, Black Panther. He was just introduced, maybe fought a little, that's about it. I wish I saw more of him, because I'm a real Wakanda forever man, and when he died I was like, oh come on dude, why? But other than that, maybe there's some small characters that aren't very developed, but most of them are pretty good, well developed. And another character I felt like he's good but he's not developed is Captain America. You kind of know what happened to him, but you don't really know. He's just he's okay. He's cool on the screen, but how much do you really know about what happened to him? Now, of course, at the end where everyone faded away, there was a lot of deaths. What do I think about the deaths? Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like they're just gonna be dead forever. Marvel's just gonna have to move forward with these characters. That's it. Yep, it's game over. Spider-Man, no, he's gone. Black Panther, no, he's gone. No, they're all gone. So they've left the core members alive, the original Avengers alive, so that maybe they can redo or fix something in Avengers 4, and that would really just close up the saga to make all these old Avengers retire and maybe some new other people like Captain Marvel and Ant-Man and the Wasp and Hawkeye to take in the mantle. But yeah, they're gonna fix this one way or another. And Thanos, he's making his peace, so I'm not really sure how the next Avengers movie is gonna go, but maybe Thanos is probably still in it. It's just, yeah, I'm glad to say that I'm excited. And I think it's gonna be pretty great. Yeah. Also Captain Marvel. So, if you never watch a Marvel movie in your entire life, this is gonna be a borderline probably B to you, because I mean you don't understand anything about these characters. They don't really mean that much to you, and this is just kind of like a messy brawl that you're watching. You're not really watching a film going on. But if you watched a lot of Marvel movies or most of the Marvel movies, I'd say this is a strong A. This is a very strong A for you. And yeah, it's a good movie. Strong A, 9 out of 10 in my opinion. If you never watched a Marvel movie, probably 7.5 out of 10, but yeah, it's a good movie. Good job, Marvel. Well played. So anyways, that's going to be it for this Thoughts video, and yes, you can close the video however you want. I don't really care. I don't care if you drop, I don't know, your new diss track. I don't put in some ear rape, do a JoJo reference, I don't know.